Pending sales are up and inventory is down. I'm Eric Engelbert with Orange County Real Estate. Welcome to our weekly market report. Today we're going to talk about any trends that may be affecting the real estate market and how that could affect buyers and sellers. In 2023, we are seeing a surge in buyer demand, and we have also seen a continuous increase in pending home sales over the previous 3 weeks. So that's kind of suggesting a healthy real estate market. Last year, the end of last year, and even the very beginning of 2023, we saw inventory increasing, and that led to people having fear that real estate could see a dramatic loss of value. But now with the surge in demand, even with high mortgage rates, this surge in demand has kind of put some of those fears aside. So we're going to have to keep an eye on what happens with demand as we move through the rest of this year, and also inventory. We are expecting inventory to continue to increase, but there's no signs of any flooding of inventory from foreclosures and short sales and things like that. Of course, most of the people who own homes in the United States had an opportunity to purchase or refinance in the previous 3 years when mortgage rates were at record lows. So they're sitting in good positions. The median home price in the United States is $415,000, so that's also staying steady. We're also hearing properties receiving multiple offers. That's another sign of a healthy housing market. We're not seeing overbidding, so that's good. We don't want to get back into that point where people are having to overbid to purchase their house. So we're not seeing overbidding. As a matter of fact, in Orange County, homes are selling for 3.2% less than the list price. So we will keep an eye on what happens with that. Which we're going to see in the stats is that price reductions are at 31%, which is the lowest they've been since last August. Another sign of a healthy housing market. All right, let's get right into the stats. And our first slide is our inventory slide. In Orange County, all residential units are at 2,504. That's down from last week. And in the United States, we're also down almost 2% to 456,990. And the under contracts and pendings have gone up 1,591. So that's 3 weeks in a row that the under contracts and pendings have gone up. That's showing buyer demand. We've had a little uptick in new listings also, so that's good. 491 new listings. And then total sold in the last 7 days, 264. That went up slightly. This days on market slide, our next slide here is a clean sweep. The days on market went down in every department. So the median days on market is down by 10 days. The average days on market is down a couple days. Under 1 million went down by 10 days. Between 1 million and 2 million went down by 12 days. And even over 2 million, that went down a little bit as well. So that tells us that buyer demand has increased, which we already know by the other numbers. It's also kind of a sign of some of those homes that were sitting on the market during the holidays have been purchased now, and they had probably high days on market. So those are now out of our statistics. They're not making these higher days on market. So this is a healthy market here, and these are good numbers for home sellers. All right, the next slide is our key stats. And our key stats, first line is the median single family home list price. So that has gone up to just under 1.5 million, just went up a little bit from last week. The condo list price went down slightly. We're at 760,000. This is condos and townhomes in Costa Mesa. Sold price versus list price, I touched on that already. We're at 3.2% less. That's the same as last week. And immediate sales in Orange County is also the same as last week at 3.2%. These are homes that accepted an offer in the first 2 days of being on the market. We always want to keep an eye on this, at least us, we want to keep an eye on this, and we also like looking at those homes and comparing those homes to the ones that have been on the market for 100 days and see what's different there. It's not just price, but total presentation. So we're going to continue to look at this. 3.2% is a healthy number. It's not like it's unhealthy when it gets above 20%. When we were during the pandemic, immediate sales were over 20%, and that was really unhealthy. There was too much buyer demand. It was very difficult for even sellers during that time. All right, Orange County price reductions, we touched on that, down to 31.3%. That's the lowest since last August. So that's another great sign. All right, our next slide is our Costa Mesa single family homes. So we're just taking a small snapshot of an area in Orange County, seeing if there's any difference in some of these, some of the smaller areas. So for single family homes, the average list price had jumped way up, $1,742,000 in Costa Mesa. Average days on market went up by 3 to 46. That's still a good number. Price reductions went down slightly, 30%, and properties that were relisted went down to 3%, and the total inventory also went down to 33. So we have 33 homes for sale in Costa Mesa. The next slide is our condo data. Average list price, that went down slightly, $885,000. Average days on market went down slightly to 69. Price reductions went up slightly, 33.3%. Realistic stay the same. Total inventory went up by 1 to 24. So we have 24 condos and townhomes for sale in Costa Mesa. All right, so that's all our data today. If you're thinking about buying or selling, it's important to know the trends in that specific area. We can provide you with all that information and show you how to decipher, what's important and what's not. Again, we like to look at why some homes sell in 2 days or accept an offer in 2 days and why others are still sitting after 100 days. Those are important things to look at, and we can help you sift through all of that data. Thank you very much for watching our market report. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can call, text, or email. All right, have a wonderful week.